I don't know about you guys, either you haven't caught up with the My Hero Academia manga, or you've been living under a rock, or just haven't gotten to My Hero Academia in general, that everyone can agree, most people can agree, this was probably the best chapter in MHA history. I won't be talking about that because it just make me sound like a My Hero Academia fanboy, which I am, but I will be talking about what will happen to Endeavor now that Toya Todoroki has been revealed, and now that Dabi has basically ruined this guy's career. Before we start today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to make sure to stay notified. You guys want more My Hero Academia content. Make sure to also hit that bell to also stay notified whenever I upload a video. And now we can get into the intro.
Yeah, hold up, what the fuck? Hey, bass in the trunk, yeah. Shorty wanna fuck, but I'm busy getting bucks. If you know my fucking name, you know my music bumps. If you hate my fucking shit, you a motherfucking chump. Hey, ooh, yeah, damn, Billy stay high like a kite. Yeah, bitch, I blew up overnight. Yeah, you know the world around town. Hey, my diamonds bright like a light. Yeah, my music different, I'm right. Hey, my music different, I'm right. Yeah, who the fuck else sounds like this? Hey, my music different, I'm right. I don't give up.
I wanted to give you guys a brief summary of what happened in the chapter, a brief summary about Endeavor's character. What happened in the chapter was Dabi finally revealed that he's Toya Todoroki, that we all knew, and he basically exposed the fact that Endeavor is a terrible father to the public, because the public did not know Endeavor was an abusive and terrible father. Well, he used to be. Endeavor and Shoto are shocked by this, and Dabi just says, "Let's tango with your son in hell, NG Todoroki." Now, Endeavor's character, unless you haven't read up to MHA, Endeavor is a terrible father in the beginning of the series. You're supposed to hate him and feel for Shoto Todoroki and the Todoroki family and Todoroki's mom. But after the symbol of peace All Might, the person that Endeavor's been trying to surpass for the whole life, he made multiple children just to surpass All Might, is now retired. And now, Endeavor must shoulder the pride and burden of being the #1 hero, basically being looked up by society and being the #1 hero. Look, you can hate Endeavor, it's fine. His actions aren't excusable, but still, he's trying his best to be the best hero, and not only that, to be the best dad for Shoto and everyone else. Leads up to my question, what's going to happen to Endeavor in the next coming chapters? Now, in my opinion, there are 3 things that can happen to Endeavor. 3. Endeavor, in my opinion, could 1. Survive this encounter, but retire as a pro hero. In my opinion, this is possibly going to happen, but option 2 is most likely. But I'll go over option 1 pretty quickly. I do think that Shigaraki may either retreat or just fight to the death, if we're being honest. But All For One suggests that they should retreat. Shigaraki is being a pest and saying, nah, we shouldn't retreat. We should go all out blazings. It's a war. Gigantomachia can actually listen to either Shigaraki or All For One, since he listens to both of his masters. I do think Gigantomachia would actually pick All For One over Shigaraki, since All For One is the reason why Gigantomachia is even here. With Gigantomachia actually just grabbing the rest of the League villains, so grabbing Shigaraki and grabbing Dabi, aka Toya, and escaping. I'm not going to go over the best genius thing, since we're going to disregard that for a different video. Dabi may have not gotten his chance to even kill Endeavor and get his revenge, but Dabi did do some damage, ruining his career, and he's probably going to lose his hero license now that Endeavor's been exposed. Now for Endeavor, he may have escaped death, but he isn't going to escape the backlash from the public, the Hero Safety Commission, the Hero Society. He's not going to escape any of that. I do think this is going to probably break apart the Todoroki family. Mostly Natsuo is going to hate him. I don't know about Rei Todoroki, I don't know how that's going to change her, but she's probably going to go back to her normal self, hating Endeavor and actually being fearful of Endeavor. This would actually, 1, lead to Endeavor losing his hero license and probably losing faith in the Todoroki family, but except Shoto. I do think Shoto, deep in his heart, forgives NG Todoroki, aka Endeavor. Oh, Fuyumi forgives Endeavor, but I don't really know if she's gonna really forgive him after she finds out that her older brother Toya is now a villain just because of what Endeavor's selfish dreams were about. But I find it unlikely that she won't forgive him, so yeah, whatever. And I do think the public would actually just lose faith in Endeavor, and not only that, would disregard Hero Society. If we have a #1 hero that is an abusive parent, and the reason why Dabi, aka Toya, is a villain, a top villain in Japan, what's to say that these other heroes aren't really a scumbag as Endeavor? And that, in my opinion, is going to crush Hero Society either way, because all these options crush Hero Society and ends Hero Society, having the villains win and destroying the hero's reputation. Not only that, I do think Endeavor's going to get major backlash for even letting UA kids, well, the heroes and UA, for even letting UA kids on the front lines in the war. So yeah, the Hero Society is basically screwed. I do think the end of this outcome just has Endeavor just retiring as a hero, not be able to do his hero duties, Hero Society breaking down, the Todoroki family being split, and I do think that Natsuo is going to hate this guy even more. But that is option 1 of what's going to happen. We should get into option 2 of what's going to happen right now. This one is the most dark and the most likely to happen, Endeavor dying to Toya Todoroki's hands, his own son. Everyone can agree with this right now, because I think Endeavor right now is kind of screwed. His lungs are burnt, he can't really move, and he thinks he can't even do his hero job anymore. I think Dabi's going to take this as an advantage and straight up kill Endeavor in front of Shoto. But I do want to see beforehand Shoto and, Dabi having a conversation, like Shoto saying that Endeavor has changed, but, Dabi doesn't really think you can change, because the past always comes back to bite you. I just don't think that Dabi or Endeavor's going to have that fight that everyone wanted, like a good fisticuffs fight. I don't think Endeavor's going to fight his own son. I think he knows that death is the only possible outcome for Toya to be happy, for Toya to actually be satisfied. Just looking at Endeavor and Shoto right now, they're just paralyzed with shock. And I know Endeavor has regret in his eyes, because this is the child that he abused, the child that he pushed too hard, the child that he possibly killed. I think everyone knows, like the rest of us, and I think Endeavor knows this, his redemption must end with him dying or sacrificing himself. But for me honest, I don't think Endeavor has the courage to even fight his son Toya, because he just knows this is his fault. It's his making, so he must own up to it and die by the hands of Toya. I do want to see, before Endeavor either goes out or just gets completely burnt by Dabi, I do want Endeavor to say, "I'm sorry, Shoto, for everything that happened," and saying, "I'm sorry, Toya, for everything that happened," and saying, "I'm sorry, Natsuo, I'm sorry for Yumi, I'm sorry, Rei Todoroki, that this all had to happen." But I do want Todoroki to say he forgives Endeavor in his final moments before he dies. Because beginning of this year, we just thought that Todoroki's never going to forgive this guy. He's a scumbag, he's a trash father, but we've seen time and time again that Todoroki's trying to forgive his father. What a poetic child, the one that you think you were never there for, the one you just used for a lap dog, the one that you basically abuse, just tells you that he forgives you. It just shows how much you develop, it just shows how much you change in their eyes to say, "Endeavor, I forgive you." I do think that would make Endeavor a little bit happy, but he's still going out and dying. I do see Todoroki wanting revenge on his older brother Toya. This would actually lead up to my other theory of Tokoyami and Shoto teaming up against Dabi in the end game of My Hero Academia, but I won't get into that. That's for a completely other video. I do think after the aftermath, I think Dabi would try to attack Shoto since he doesn't really care about him, but I think Best Genius comes in clutch and saves everyone, making the heroes escape. And if there is another hero billboard chart, then I think Best Genius is #1. But it's unlikely that's going to happen, because Hero Society is going to lose faith in heroes, because they got to find out that they put UA students, children, on the front lines of war. And not only that, they've lost the #1 hero in a physical standpoint, in a mental standpoint. Like, they've just gotten to get used to him, and we just find out he has a terrible past. He's an abusive parent. Not only that, his own son, Toya Todoroki, is a criminal. The way would probably shut down, and I think Hero Society would be completely destroyed. Toya, aka Dabi, would gain a following just like Stain. I do think that would lead into the Prison Break arc, which I only see them getting, Komagiri. This would push Shoto even more, because one, his prestigious school that he was supposed to go to, become a hero and become the best, is now shut down. Hero Society is now destroyed in Japan, so I do think that UA would be going to America. He would have a disdain for his own brother for killing his father that he just forgived, and I do think Natsuo is still not going to forgive Endeavor even after death. That's actually option 2, the darkest one out of all of them. And here's option 3, is going to be pretty quick. I'm just going to sum it up right now. Dabi kills himself with Endeavor.
Is this nigga serious?
I hope you guys did enjoy this video. The third one was kind of a joke, so don't worry. But it's been the Red Cloak. I'm going to head up out of here. Peace out. Have a great rest of the day.